Alright, I'm recording this video, this particular episode tonight. I'm going to talk about Bitcoin, and this is probably the most important part, or the important episode. Because even for you guys who don't like Bitcoin, you're silver bugs or gold bugs, stackers, don't like it, never did like it, you think it's no good, I'm going to tell you what's gonna happen with this stuff. Bitcoin is ascending. It's going up and up and up and up and up. And there's an old saying, what goes up must come down. I thought that when it reached about 41 something, 41.60 or something, I thought that was the peak. Evidently it's not quite peaked yet. And I don't know exactly where it's going to peak. I thought when it crested 4,000 it would be the peak. Maybe it's going to be 4,500 or 5,000. I just don't know how high, but I do know there's going to be a peak. And then because it's shot up so rapidly, and at this point in time, it's a speculative market. There's no real... there's a little bit of you can purchase some things with Bitcoin, use it as money, but it's not real big, not yet. It's still in the early stages of its development. It hasn't really spread to the entire world. Only a certain percentage of the people are in this cryptocurrency space. This is going to change given time. But the point I want to make is because this is early days yet, and Bitcoin has shot up so fast, so high, I believe that she is due for a major correction in price. And the point I want to get to with all of this is this, after this correction, and I don't know how long the correction phase is going to actually last. It might last only a few months. It might last a year. But when it's over, you're going to see the biggest bull market. It's going to be an absolute... You think this bull market was big? This bull market's nothing compared to the one that's coming later. But we're in for this pullback. And for people that have bought in at the top, it's going to hurt. It's going to sting. Because the pullback, it could be like 50%. It could be even 60%, 70% even. Pullback. It's going to be a big pullback. And I know you guys don't think it's going to pull back that much, but it is. It's going to pull back a lot. I think it's going to pull back a lot. I think a minimum, probably 40% pullback. You know? She's going to pull back. She's going to head back down again. And this is going to be the buying opportunity of a lifetime that's coming up. And this is where I'm going with this. Where I'm going with this is right now is not the buying opportunity. At over $4,000. That's not the buying opportunity. And sure, some of you guys might have sold at around 4,000. I sold some of mine at 4,000. Or sold it out. I got a few Litecoins, but I haven't got any Bitcoin hardly. I got like 2% of one Bitcoin left. But that's all right. I sold it out because I intend on getting back in. I'm not just talking to you guys and not going to do what I'm telling you to do. What I'm telling you you should probably do. Is I'm waiting for the correction. And I intend on buying as much as I can possibly muster up to buy without hurting myself, without going in debt or anything like that. I'll sell my old shoes. I'm gonna get as much as I can when the price is at the bottom of Bitcoin, because this is gonna be your last chance. This is where I'm going with this. This is your last chance, guys. When this thing goes down, this correction hits, and she goes into this slump, and she starts to go down to the bottom, this is going to be your last chance to pile into Bitcoin before Bitcoin really does. I mean, next time, it's really going to go to the moon. I'm I'm thinking like easy 10,000 per coin. Probably more like 20, 30,000, 40,000 per coin it could go to this next time up, this next leg up. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be like a year away or a year and a half away before it does this, but this next leg up is going to be absolutely phenomenal. But I truly believe that you're going to have your buying opportunity coming up. And what this whole show I'm talking about right now is I'm trying to tell you not to miss this buying opportunity. The buying opportunity is not right now. It's when Bitcoin falls. So if you sold, say, at 4,000, well, it goes up to 4,500, or even if it goes up to 5,000, it's no real biggie, you know, because when she falls off, it's hard to hit that top, and what you're trying to do is hit the top, and that's what I wanted to do, is hit the top. But we don't know where that top is. It might be 4,200, it might be 4,600, it might be 4,800, it could be 5,200, you know, it could, but don't know where that top's going to be. But try to hit the top. And then when she crashes, she's going to crash so quick. If you didn't get in there at the top, she's going to crash so quick that you're not going to be able to get in to sell. You're going to go to bed and wake up the next morning. She's going to be crashed down. And she's going to crash big time, Bitcoin. I've seen Bitcoin crashes before, a real Bitcoin crash, and it's a phenomenal thing to behold. It can go down $100 in a matter of seconds. You know, it's a phenomenal thing to behold, a Bitcoin crash. It can go down $100 in 2 seconds, and then in the next 2 seconds it can go down another 100. When it's this high, like it is right now, it can go down $100 in 2 seconds, and then the next 2 seconds another $100, and the next 2 seconds another $100, just like that. You know, and this is what's coming. I think this is what's coming. She's probably going to lose $1,000 in 20 minutes. Off the price when we finally hit the real crash, and there's going to be a mass panic out. It's just going to be like everybody's going to be like trying to get out right at that point. But she will bottom the coin, and there's going to be your buying opportunity. And she'll stay down the bottom for quite a little while. She's going to give you an opportunity to buy in. And if you miss this opportunity that's coming up, now I've given you guys your warning. When she hits bottom, that's when to buy in. That's when I'm going to buy in. I'll be telling you on here when I'm buying in. I'll be saying, guys, I'm buying in right now. Right? I'll be telling you when I'm buying, and when I think she's at bottom, when I think she's down on the bottom. And you guys miss this buying opportunity. And if you stay stubborn and you say, well, I'm just going to stay with silver or whatever, and you don't get any, you're going to be kicking yourself for the next 20 years. Because when she takes off this next time, after she hits this bottom, and I don't know where the bottom's going to be either, really, in my head, I'm thinking she's probably going to lose like 50%, you know. So probably you're going to be looking at about a $2,000 coin or something. It might even be lower than that. But it's going to give you a chance to get a couple coins. Or to at least get one. Because the next time she goes up, if you've got one, or two, or three, or however many you can get, it's going to be phenomenal. And you're going to have to do just like this time. You're going to have to hang in there until she reaches her peak. I don't know, it'll be $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 her peak. But can you imagine if you've got a few coins and it goes up to like $40,000 a piece? How good that's going to feel? And we're only talking maybe 2 years away from now. And it's going to be incredible. You know? So listen, thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe. And don't miss out on this opportunity that's coming up probably within the next few months. Watch for it, wait for it, and stay tuned on the channel, and I'll let you know when we're in it. And when the buying opportunity. Right now is probably the time to think about... I wouldn't buy any, let's put it that way. I wouldn't buy any Bitcoin right now. Not at these prices, you know. Because I think she's getting ready to roll over. So I don't think this is the time to buy it. The time to buy it is when she comes back down again. See you guys later. Bye.